So, hi, welcome to our short technical tutorial. My name is Elmar. I'm responsible for technical support and services. And I want to make you acquainted with the iON room controller, how to link, how to pair with an app. The question pops up, is it possible to control this nice kind of room temperature controller with an app? Yes, we can, for sure. And I want to make you acquainted with, so how to do it, how the progress finally is, and yeah, it takes just a couple of seconds to do so. A few less words to the iON 108 on its own. So the iON 108 is giving you 20 different options, functional options, plus room temperature controller, for instance, and so on and further on. And we have a four-gang operation. Four-gang operation means the up and the down, and you discover here on the right-hand side, so there is an arrow left and right, and with the arrow you navigate through the different applications which I have set in the ETS. This just as a, let's say, short description in regards of that. But how works the pairing, how works the BLE communication, and how much time you need for such, and you will be surprised. So it's just via finger snip and it's done. So first of all, what has to be done? The test of the project itself. So the iON has to work finally, and so we double check. You discover here on the right hand side the iON. So on command, for instance, navigating right, left, and here we have, for instance, off command. However, and on the left hand side, you discover here a small demo case, our training case for KNX and for Smart Home. And this is direct linked to the functions of iON. And I want to make you acquainted with the iON. I show you some few, let's say, program details. And we test the iON and the functionalities now for a second, because it's precondition. Okay, so I move now to the iON. And I chase away now from the picture. Yeah. And I will show you how it works. So you see here my fingers popping up. So with left and right hand side, you can swap through the different applications which have been programmed from the ETS side. I leave it here, sofa area, so it's dimming. So if you press here slightly, so should pop up now the light, the dimming light in our sofa area, in our relax area, and with the off command here we stop it. Further on, for instance, we have here, for instance, blinds, or we can show humidity, outdoor temperature, and so on. And somewhere, somehow, we have some blinds, for instance, and with the bottom down. So I drive now the blinds down to start the shading with a short stop. I stop this move, and with a short click, so I position the slats. So it works and everything is fine and smooth. So this is precondition finally. So back coming now to the app. So what is required? So from the App Store, from the Play Store, you can download the Teben iON app for free. This is precondition, and I open now the app on my mobile phone, so which is currently installed. And you discover left hand side on the bottom line, so the iON app. I open this. So nothing is linked, is paired currently to the app, and I want to make you acquainted how to do it. So you see here the plus. I press slightly on the plus, and now the app and the BLE communication starts the screening of the area if there is any iON in the reasonable area available. So it is exactly this iON here, and I confirm it's exactly this one which I want to use. I press OK, and now the apartment is scanned. And if I click now on this icon here, so you see here in the display pops up so a specific pairing code. And this pairing code has to be typed in here. In this case, it is 3153. And you confirm it by pressing OK. And here you are, a surface which you have not to program. You do not need any visualization. You do not need to waste your time to create a visualization. You got it here for free. Just with a pairing, you get directly communication with the project. Let's double check. We have here, for instance, central switching, so panic mode. Okay, works fine. We have here, for instance, the terrace. So I move now the blinds up if I want. For instance, we have here the outdoor temperature, which is telling me 26 degrees outdoor. We have a certain humidity. So let's see if the sofa or the light next to the sofa is good to dim. It is. And in the dining area now, the light turns on as well. So you see, it works perfectly and it fits perfectly as well. The question pops up from time to time, so how many people at the same time can have access to this remote communication via Bluetooth and via app to the iON? So in total, 5 people at the same time can operate theoretically. I think it's more than enough. There is another function which has to be mentioned, and this is finally a function which is quite good in terms of, let's say, hotel application. So if you want to avoid that people using the hotel apartment, using, for instance, this really nice app, and this is really a nice tool, yeah, to operate manually in their hotel room, so you can limit it this time frame. For instance, latest, as a example, 5 days or 10 days latest, all the typical, let's say, hotel guests have checked out and do not need anymore the pairing. So after that time, this pairing code is deleted, is erased. And so if the same guest is coming back again in the same hotel, but a couple of days or weeks later, so his pairing code doesn't work anymore. So this is a certain automatism which can be used for a hotel application or as well, sure, for a conference room. So however, you give a conference member the permission, 1-day conference, so this pairing code just remains 1 day, and when the next group comes next day, so they need a next pairing code, and that's it. So you can limit it if you like, or you leave it into no elapsed time, so that means you use it in your apartment, in your privacy, however. So then this pairing code has just to be typed in just once, and then you have 24/7 access to your iON, this beautiful and nice room temperature controller. That's it. See you next time.